DUIs and out-of-state driver's license. If you've been arrested in Indiana and you have a driver's license from a different state, this creates the potential for all sorts of problems. So there's two types of people that have an out-of-state driver's license that get a DUI in Indiana. The first type is people that have recently moved here, or maybe not so recently, and they still have their out-of-state driver's license. Life's hard, life's crazy, I get it. The second type person is someone that's traveling through Indiana and gets a DUI because they're here for a conference, they're visiting friends, whatever, but they don't live here, but they're visiting or passing through. Those are the two types of people that get DUI in Indiana with an out-of-state driver's license. In the first instance, if you living here, you have to get an Indiana driver's license, that's the law. But when you have facing a DUI charge, it's even more important because once Indiana tells the issuing state that you got a DUI, so someone has a driver's license out of California and they're living in Indiana and they get arrested for DUI in Indiana, at that first court date, more likely than not, the judge will tell the BMV to notify the state that issued your driver's license that you got a DUI. Once that happens, an Indiana lawyer will no longer be able to help fix the out-of-state driver's license. So in that example I gave, the person that's facing a DUI in Indiana, even though they live in Indiana, and even though the case is in Indiana, they're going to have to hire an attorney in California to help navigate the driver's license issues. It doesn't matter that you live in Indiana if you have an out-of-state driver's license. The Indiana BMV tells the other state, and then Indiana will not do anything with that license until it's cleared by the other state. So if you live here in Indiana and you have an out-of-state driver's license and you got picked up for a DUI, you need to call me because there's things you have to do now to make this less costly and less painful. Some states are much worse than Indiana about driver's license and DUIs. Indiana's not fun, but compared to some states, we're a walk in the park. Don't quote me on that to a judge though. So it's super important you get the ball moving early. If you are an unfortunate soul that got a DUI in Indiana, but you live out of state, in a different state, call me. There's things we can do now to help you. I have friends in different states through National College of DUI Defense. I will try to find you someone that will help navigate that state's driver's license. Most states are part of what's called the Interstate Compact, and so they're going to honor Indiana's suspensions at the very minimum. But some states go way beyond Indiana, and we want to make sure that the person is protected and can get the least possible license suspension. So all DUIs are important, but if you have an out-of-state driver's license and you get a DUI in Indiana, you need to take massive action at the beginning of the case to prevent pain at the end of the case and during the case. If you have any questions, give me a call. I love talking about criminal defense. I love talking about DUI law. My phone number is 317-632-3642. I love talking about criminal defense. I love talking about DUI law. Talk about DUI law all day. So if you have any questions, give me a call. Most importantly, remember, always plead the fifth.